guys, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Lewis and I do a lot of lifestyle videos on my channel. I do shopping hauls, shop with me's, and I have started doing vlog now. But today I thought I'd do a sit down video because I haven't got any vlogs planned or any shopping video. It's now Sunday and I'm about 7 hours or more behind with uploading. But I don't want to be too negative on my channel. But I just wanted to do this chatty video with you guys so you get to know me. I've been going through my analytics and my watch time isn't great, I'm not going to lie guys. So I'd like to build up my community now and less about the subscribe. I am grateful obviously for anyone who has liked me, but I want to build up the community, comment, like, and more interaction really, because that's the other half of YouTube. It's alright having a lot of subscribers, but if no one ever comments or likes your video, then it all looks kind of fake. So you can always tell as well if someone's got loads of subscribers and they've got no comments, people think, oh, what's happened? Have they paid for them likes? Have they paid for the comments? Or what's going on their channel? Something's not right. If they've only got 24 videos and they've got 1,000 K subscribers. So I'm going to be honest with you guys, I did take a few adverts out of my channel when I first started because there was the lockdown. There was a lot of new people on YouTube and I did advertise my channel with different videos. And I think somewhat that has damaged my channel a little bit with the subscribers. So now I'm trying to build it more organically and I'm not having any more adverts on my channel. And I just wanted to be honest with you guys about that. If you're thinking about starting a channel, then don't pay for loads of adverts just to get monetized because it's not worth it. So now I've got a lot of work to do until the end of the year, maybe the new year, to build up my content still and to build up my watch hours, because to be honest with you, I'm only getting £2 a month, which is quite bad really for 1,000 subscribers. I've spoke to my friend Annika and she's got a friend that knows about YouTube and stuff, and he said you want to build it up and more organically and you need to get people to watch longer. So today I thought I'd do a little chatty vlog about how I'm feeling lately and do like a little sit down video, and then I can plan a vlog later on. I do have a vlog planned for around September time, which will be a massive one as I'm going away for 2 weeks to Africa. I'm hoping to go away. I've not gone on about this too much because it's a 50-50 chance with all the restrictions. But recently I wanted to talk to you about my mental health. Anyone who follows me on Instagram will know that I'm a big mental health advocate. I've had anxiety and depression the last 3 years. It keeps going up and down. It's like a wave effect and like a roller coaster if you like. And I'm currently off work at the moment because I've been finding it quite stressful. And yeah, I have been looking at different jobs and options. I can't obviously do this full time yet. That's probably my 5-year, 10-year plan. So at the moment, I'm looking at what I do. Do I work part-time or full-time? I've been feeling quite anxious at work, and when I'm off, I normally feel better. But at the moment, I'm feeling a bit up and down. That's why my content hasn't been as consistent as it once was. I think there's a lot of people feeling anxious, they've got anxiety, they might have depression, or they might have other issues like bipolar and stuff. I have got someone in my family who's got that. So I do have some level of understanding of different health conditions. But I believe by doing this video, it's the only way to get rid of the stigma and get people talking about it more and closing any generational gaps between boomers, millennials or Gen Z. So I don't believe in slagging off one generation against another, but we all need to talk about it more regardless of age, sex or your background, because we can't just carry on in this country with people getting worse with mental health. It's starting to show now. And I'm reading things in the press, like I read the other week about a lady who's got a shared path. She's bought her house and it was a cottage they had years ago. And she's kicked off basically about having this fence, and she's put it right across the right of way where all the other neighbours need to walk past to go to the bins, fire access and all of that. So I think this these lockdowns and this corona has affected everyone mentally at some stage or level. Whereas people never had a problem with things like their neighbours, they're now having problems with their neighbours or doing things they probably shouldn't be. But for me personally, I get quite anxious not knowing where I am each day. To be honest, I've had a lot of support as I work in an NHS trust, and it's getting to a stage now where I'm running out of options of what to do, because I keep having time off, then going back and then having time off again on the sick. And I've never had such a poor attendance record. So I've been trying to get the help for a long time, but I think I'm going to look into long-term counselling because a lot of the counselling is 2 or 3 sessions. It's not a lot really, it goes up to 5, but it's not that great. Now, I was on BetterHelp, which was about £200 a month, where you can go on BetterHelp, it's an app on your phone, and you can find a counsellor. If you need a counsellor because you're dealing with sexual abuse from your past or present, you can find a counsellor for that. You also can find a counsellor for many other things like alcohol. In my case, I'm autistic, for those of you that don't know, so I could find a special counsellor that specialises in autism and how their mind works. And obviously, he or she will be trained differently to someone who does abuse or drug addiction or alcohol addiction. So whatever your needs are, there's also the normal counselling as well as just anxiety and depression. But I've come off that and I'm now going to be ringing the doctors tomorrow to see if I can get like a longer term plan as well for my mental health, because it's not good really. My family are worried about me, I'm worried about losing my job, and I'm just not functioning the way I've ever known myself to. I'm normally very clear headed, I'm ambitious, but recently I'm very down. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got no clear guidelines. I don't enjoy work. I've had issues, as some of you guys know, with being flooded here from upstairs. So I feel a bit everywhere at the moment. I feel a bit up and down. I've just watched another YouTube and she was saying the same. I mean, to be honest, she's got a stunning house, stunning property. She's just bought with a partner. Lovely car, got a great job, great pay. But I think people are still feeling up and down. Like, people feel like they either haven't got enough or it's making them think about a new job or a new hobby or something like that. And I think I've had that effect as well, because I've worked all the way through the pandemic, most of it. We've been on the front line, we've been dealing with patients that have lost family, friends, and so on. And it kind of gets to you when you're suffering with anxiety and depression as well. I tend to onboard their issues as well and think, oh, isn't that sad? But I think for me, really, I need to try and distance myself a bit from these situations, because when you work in healthcare, it can be quite personal as well. You do associate different issues, like, oh, someone's got cancer, oh, my granddad had that and died of it. So for me, it's trying to compartmentalise your life. I've been a bit off my content really, because I've just felt really down. I felt quite depressed and anxious really. I don't think it helps me living on my own. And when I looked at my analytics, I did look at that and feel a bit down when my friend Chris looked at I sent him a picture of it and he said, it's not all lost, but you need to build up your watch time, because he said with that many, when you got 1,000 subscribers, you need to have more watch time. He said if you got a 15-minute video, you want them to watch for at least 10 minutes. So I'm going to work really hard next month and just focus on that. I'm trying to develop my content plan, which would be really good for my mental health, because if I don't plan a video, like I haven't got any plan for next year, I've got rough ideas, then that doesn't help me either. So I'd like to try and plan at least 1 week ahead for the next video. Like now I should be filming for next week and always ahead of that. So some people are better with pressure, like doing it a day before, but for me it isn't really working, it's just making me feel crap. So I'd like to get more ahead of the game and get more planning, because one day in a few years time when I get more brand deals and stuff, I can't just be doing it a day before when I've agreed a date and maybe a time with them when I'm going to upload a video. So I need to be getting more organised with it all and planning ahead, because the day job I do now, you can't plan ahead, and you'll get your PDA of the jobs and they'll change it 27 times a day. So I think that's another thing as well. I'll be looking into another day job, be it part-time or full-time, where I can work maybe Monday to Friday and I know what I'm doing each day. Like I can look on Wednesday what I'm doing Thursday. And I'm hoping this would really help with my mental health. There might be a few changes, but if I go in and I do the job, then it's going to be the same. When I had my florist, I knew what orders I had the following week. It wasn't a surprise. Someone might come in first and be like, oh, I want to pick up this design, or I want to buy that plant over there, which was fine, because I could try and plan ahead. I could do all the condition of my flowers and get it into water, and I could plan when I needed to order more flowers or plants. I do really miss that actually, and weirdly I do have dreams sometimes of reordering on the website and ordering from Holland. Looking back, I should have ordered less, to be honest. So that's another thing. But I just thought I would do this video to try and help you guys really if you're having issues with your health or you're feeling a bit funny about everything going on at the moment. I think everyone's on a weird roller coaster and it affects people differently. Some people have got mental health issues anyway. Some people have got mental health issues because of Corona, and that's where mine's come back even worse than ever I've known. And some people are still going through a process where they might have issues or they're not talking to people about them. So if that's you, I really encourage you to talk about your mental health. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's most important to follow our dreams and goals. So to do that, we need to have good mental health and have positive thoughts about it, because I'd like to buy a house in the future. I just know the way I am at the moment, I'd probably buy the wrong house, it'd all go wrong, and it's not for me at the moment. It's something maybe next year or the year after. I think what would help me at the moment is getting my Westie, but until I've sorted my job situation out, I can't really do that at the moment. And I have been looking into options of different jobs, like maybe fostering, because I've been listening to the Kathy Glass books again, which I've really got into. They're really good, and it's really inspiring me listening to how someone can care for someone else's children when the pay can be good, but it's not really that great, is it? And you don't get paid when you haven't got a child. So that's quite inspiring, listening to how her children interact with the foster child. And she always gets asked about it as well. Loads of people ask wherever she goes, be it family functions or when she's out and she meets people that she's cared for or had some interaction in the past. People are always interested in that, because I don't think fostering, again, in this country is talked about enough. And it'd be nice to maybe have a national advert campaign about it and adoption, and to look at all the red tape and stuff, and to maybe cut some of that back so we can get some of our children out of these foster homes and not just languishing in the care home, well, with a foster parent for 7-8 years. But I just find it really inspiring listening to her stories and her experience as well. Because like anyone, she's had ups and downs as well, which I won't go into here because you can listen to them in the books. That adds to the main story as well. But yeah, I'd like to build up my channel, like I was saying, and I want to interact with you guys more. So the best thing you can do to help with my channel is comment below in any of my videos that you see, and hit the notification bell as well, which will be next to subscribe, as once you've subscribed it will tell you every video that I'm uploading. And I'd really appreciate your feedback as well, because I did set up this channel for myself, but I've also set it up to gain a following to help you guys at home as well, because I watch other people's channels and I have done for a long time. I've been on YouTube since 2008 and I've only really got into it as a bit of a YouTuber over the last year, so I'm still trying to build that up. I did get some fantastic feedback actually from Christine. Hello if you're watching and you haven't gone to sleep yet. So she gave me some good feedback about what she likes as well, and it really helps as well, because your analytics only tell you so much on YouTube. Like with the minutes, it said people were only watching for like 2 minutes, some of them like 4 minutes, and you can tell some bits from analytics, but I like to speak to people. I've always worked in retail and healthcare, and well, healthcare the last 2 years, and it really helps to speak to people. So I'd really appreciate it if you could all interact more and speak as well. And if some of you need subtitles, then please do comment that as well, because most of mine are English at the moment, but I can always put Arabic or Italian or whatever background you're from and what language you speak, because I think this would really help as well. I never know what language to do and how to do it, but I can always find out how to put the subtitles, because there's nothing worse than being deaf or speaking a different language and you can't understand. You're like, I'm watching this video but I don't know what it's about, so I'm going to click off and go and find somewhere else. And that obviously isn't my aim at all. I rarely click off people, but that's because I've built into their community and I comment and I interact with them on social media. Again, that's the worst thing as well. I always speak to people on my Instagram, and I'm happy to speak to them as long as they're not scammers and they're not trying to sell something, because you got to remember that is someone's personal account and they're trying to build up their own brand or whatever. So I think I've waffled on enough now, and yeah, I'm just going to finish off by saying again, I'd like some more comments, and I can't keep running my channel if I don't know what you guys are like. So that that'd be good as well. You could always reach me on Instagram. I put all my links in most of my videos now for Instagram, and I'm thinking to change some of my elements up because they don't quite match and they feel a bit boxy and a bit mixed matched. They're not as very fun, are they, and trendy? So let me know in the comments as well or on Instagram what you think about that, guys. And I just wanted to update you on my mental health really, because I don't want anyone else to go through it like I have, and by talking about it, it's the only way we can move on and get better at things. I mean, my mental health as well, I'll tell you a couple of things that have affected me. I know when I'm going on a downer because either my finances will spiral out, which as you guys know, I've been cutting down on Amazon orders, doing really well on that since I've got Emma. She gives me an app. Emma, the app, is really good, and you connect it to your bank and she tells me what I'm spending each week. Well done, you've done really well this week, Lewis. I'm not going to do you at Smith. Amazon hasn't seen you in 7 weeks, and so on. And it's all graphs, but it's all very fun, and you just click through and it tells you what you spend each week. So it makes me think, yeah, when I'm at work I spend a lot in WH Smith, and because it's a part of M&S it's quite expensive. Another thing is when I'm on a downer I spend a lot of money on takeaways as well. I feel down, I feel crap, so I go off to KFC. I had KFC last night, but I'd like you guys to let me know as well about doing healthy food videos, because I know Hazel Woods does a lot on her channel, and I'd really like to get into the healthy food videos because that would help me as well be healthier. But yeah, I've waffled on long enough now and you guys have probably gone to sleep, so I'll see you all soon in the next video. I think it's going to be a Home Bargains shop with me, hopefully, because I'm going over to see my mum tonight and I'm staying over because they're worried about me, my stepdad and my mum. So I'm going over there and I might go up Tamworth High Street and film with B&M. They've got some new bee things in some of their stores, so I will be looking out for that and seeing if there's anything new, because my nearest Home Bargains I always think is a bit of a distance and is on the high street. I'd rather go to retail sites where you go and you park in a big car park and you can go around and look at different stores. But this one I can just walk into the high street in Tamworth and it's brilliant. So let me know if you want to see any more shopping content, any more vlogs, and I'm hoping maybe end of the year next year, once I've sorted out my finances and stuff, to go into more videos with fashion. That's something I'd really like to do. But when I spoke to Chris, he said you can't keep jumping from one thing to another, because one minute people are watching DIYs, the next they're watching a vlog, the next you're cleaning. So I think that might be confusing some of you guys, but let me know. So I'm going to leave that video here for today. I hope I haven't gone on too much and confused you all, but I just wanted to do a video about mental health really, and a little chatty catch up. It's now 21 minutes and it's time to go and pack and get ready to go and see my mum and go over there. I'm going over to watch the England match and I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. So I'm going to edit this video for you guys so you can watch it Monday or late Sunday, as it is Sunday now and I'm not an avid football fan, so I'm just going to watch that. That's all for now and I'll speak to you all soon. But I'm just going to finish this video because I've gone on long enough and you all must be bored now. So please leave a thumbs up and comment below. Also hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload if you enjoy shopping, shop with me's and vlogs as well. So I'm going to be going and doing the vlogs again soon. So if you haven't subscribed as well, because half my followers haven't subscribed, that would be fantastic if you could subscribe or at least comment on one of the videos. I've also got a community tab which I do update as regular as I can, but I'll leave that guys for you guys to find on the tab as well. It's just where the playlist is, and along there's different things like videos, playlists, community tab, so I do update that every now and then. But that'd be great if you could get in touch and let me know what you think and comment below. So that's all for now and I'll see you soon. Bye.